Hello and welcome back to the truly Bedrock server. With me today, Gruva. I just thought I'd start off down here because since the last episode I've been having a look at this tunnel and actually I've done absolutely nothing to it. The place has really grown on me, it's ridiculous. I absolutely love it. I can't tell you how much I love it, I just love the lines and the textures. But that's just me. So anyway, I just thought I'd start off here just to show it off a little bit again. So what we're actually going to be doing today is going to be about doing some work around the base. Now what I want to do is get to the base first. Right. Okay, so I've done a little bit of stuff in here between episodes. We've done some lighting and various things up there. We did a little bit of texturing outside as well. So let's see, anything around that I should be worried about? Nope. So all of this should be looking a bit more poppy. It should pop a lot more than it did, which I think it does. I kind of want to do a little bit of a change around here, but I think I might leave that for now. And we'll put some wood in the archways there because I don't think we actually really need any extra entrances. We've got the main entrance there and then going in. But what I want to do today is I want to add some extra downward space in here. Because at the moment this is kind of, well, I don't know, it's a little bit small, that's all. I wouldn't want to make it too big as a base, but I kind of want it to go down at least one, maybe two levels and have maybe a secret room over there somewhere, and, you know, treasure room and, you know, somewhere where I can hide some zombies who can break out if people break in. You know, silly little things like that. So what I really want to do is I want to start off by digging down in this area and opening this out so that when you walk in, you kind of almost go down some steps to get into the area, and then you got some options to come up some steps around the sides here and have a look around. And that's really the main target for the day, is just to get this lower level organised so that it kind of works. So anyway, I might as well get started on that, and hopefully we'll have a time lapse right now. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work on the inside here now, and I'm feeling reasonably happy about it. We've got a nice sort of low floor level down there. I've moved all the things down. I need to build out around these areas and put in a floor around about this level. So there's still quite a lot of things to do around here, but I'm feeling good about it. I need to work out a pattern on the walls, and I think that's probably going to be one of the next things that I do. So I'm probably going to try and put in the floor up here and then put some patterning on the wall around there so that when you get down there and you walk into a room, you can see the pattern behind there and it looks like stuff. The stairs are a little bit sad though. I'm a little bit sad to discover that absolutely all of the variants of sandstone have got exactly the same top surface, which is just a shame. But there we go, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go away and do some work down there. And hopefully when you come back, you'll get to see a bit more. Oh yeah, and sorry about that time lapse. I had a quick look at it after it was recording, and I got about 1 hour worth of footage, and only half of that was usable. So, not the best time lapse in the world, but maybe better luck next time. Anyway, let's get on with this. Okay, so that was a massive jump cut, and in between that cut and now, I've actually done several streams and done a whole load of work off camera, so I'm really sorry guys, but I'm just going to catch you up on what we've actually got done. So, we've got the downstairs organised and looking like something quite nice. I think quite nice. I'm not going to be putting too many extra rooms in here right now, but then I've got this little space down here as well. Just for like sleeping and a few of the basics and bits and bobs. I don't know why I've got an enchanting table. I don't even have any bookshelves. But for some reason I thought it'd look good down here. And this thing, that does nothing. Can't interact with it. See? Nothing. Useless. Anyway, it's there. So that's my little downstairs area. Now we've got the upstairs area up here, which we're probably going to be doing a little bit of work on next. It just needs some decorating. And I don't think it needs a huge amount of decorating. Just a little bit. I think we're probably going to have to leave all of these torches as they are. I don't think I can do much about them. But anyway, outside, where there's been some work done as well, I got distracted, so I did some work outside. So let's just go and have a little jump up and have a look at this from a distance so you can actually see what it is that I'm talking about here. Ouch. So we built a great big field. We've got a canal coming up to the pyramid almost, and we've got a walkway, a little road which leads all the way from the front door of the pyramid down to the water, and we've got a bridge. So we've got quite a lot of stuff that's been going on in between this cut, and that's mainly because I've been doing a lot of streaming recently, and I've been really enjoying it. So if you haven't actually been catching any of the streams, head along to my Twitch channel. It should be down in the description there. I'm going to be doing a fair bit of streaming, and that's going to be where I get a lot of these things done. Actually on camera, as it were. But look at that, I think that's quite cool. We've got some carrots growing, we've got some sugarcane. We've actually got something that looks a little bit like a base, which is kind of amazing. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to do a little bit of work inside the pyramid, in this first floor area here. So that when you walk in, it kind of looks like there's something going on, and it isn't just an empty floor. So it needs a bit of decoration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little play with some ideas that I've got and see what fixes and what works. And then we'll be back in a moment to have a look at them and see what we think. Okay? Okay, and we're back, and we've done a fair bit of work inside there once again. I'm just going to add some of this down here because it kind of annoys me that I have to jump every time. As I'm out here, might as well do a little bit of this vaguely properly. Some of that, I think, kind of have it not entirely level, but kind of a nice level there. Anyway, that's a distraction, because what we're really going to do is go and have a quick look inside. There we go, eventually. That was quite a fly. Right, so, what have we done? I've put in this really sort of basic design down here, which is kind of like a carry through from the bottom area here. It's kind of similar to this, but not quite the same. And as you can see, I've actually put a roof in here as well. So we've now got 4 sort of levels. And this is just like a little upstairs room. But by doing all of this with the lighting, I've actually got rid of all of the torches that were around the place. And I think that everything should be quite well lit up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just temporarily place in armor stands into all of these little slots. Because I don't really have anything else to put in. I don't have any armor to put on them, but we'll see if we manage to do that before too long. Now in these corners, I've just kind of clad them in wood. So again, a little bit of a quick fix. I don't really know what to put in the corners. If you've got any suggestions, drop me a comment. But I think that's looking quite good. I think we're looking like we've actually got a base, which is kind of amazing. Let's just grab this up. I don't want to leave this lying around. So top level, is just going to be some armor stands stood on these again. And then coming down here, we're going to have lots and lots of armor stands around the place. There's going to be lots and lots of armor stands. It's probably going to cap out the mob cap, which would be quite cool. And then down at the bottom here, we've got our storage. We've got a few more armor stands. I think what I'll do is if I knew that we had a few more weeks on this server and this particular season, I would probably be knocking back these areas and changing each one into something slightly different. So like little rooms that came off each side, like mini farms, nano farms. But as it is, this is where we are for now. So anyway, I'm going to get some stuff together and start making up some armor stands. And if I can find enough gear, I might even put some gear on these guys. So anyway, back in a moment. Right, I think that is us done for the day in terms of upgrading the base. And I'm really quite happy with how the progress has been going on around here. I think the bridge is looking quite nice. If I get a little bit of chance, I may do some tidying up on this side, because it'd be kind of nice if this linked up some kind of path that went up that way and up that way, so you can actually access crops properly. So I feel like that's gone quite nicely. What's that noise? Something. Oh, there's one of them down there. It's a very, very slow drown farm. What can I say? So yeah, actually on the approach up to the building, I quite like the look of it. I like the derpy sphinx. Might do some rework on this, but I think this is pretty much where it's at. Now what I thought was I would give each of these armor stands something to hold. At the moment it's just random items, but I might swap that out. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's looking quite cool. And then if I go upstairs, it's kind of similar. All the armor stands stood in slightly different ways. If I get enough stuff together, I might actually get some armor on them, which I think would actually just make this work 10 times more. And then coming down in this direction, got all of the storage up in this way. Just a little bit of sand and just a bit of sandstone. Loads and loads of stuff. So yeah, I think that's looking quite cool. And then down here I've just got like my little working area where I've got a little bed and bits and bobs in here that I can actually use. So I think this is looking like probably one of the best bases that I've ever done. And that's, it's a short list, let's put it like that. A lot of the bases I've done in the past haven't actually been finished terribly well. But I think this is looking kind of finished. Okay guys, that is all that we've got time for today. Quite a lot of progress made in today's episode. It took a little bit of time to put this together, but we've been doing a lot of streaming in between, like I said. So if you are interested in that, come out and check the streams. There's got a lot of interaction going on in there anyway. So, let's see, that is pretty much it for here for now. I'm told that in the next episode we've got a meeting, a big server meeting, so that's where we're going to be starting off with next. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please do leave a like. And I'm just going to wait for the moon to come up, because that looks really cool. I love seeing that moon. It's absolutely awesome. Still don't know who broke it. But anyway, if you did enjoy today's episode, please do leave us a like. And if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe. And if you like streaming, come and see the streams. And I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.